Hello and welcome to Around the Tube News. My name is John Scream. On May 10th, we revealed Keemstar's secret to becoming a millionaire. Take a look.
Once here, wanting there, prosperity is everywhere. Need some up financial wealth, I just need my share.
Ever since then, people all across the country have been practicing Keemstar's witchcraft, trying to get their piece of the pie. Many, however, aren't nearly as experienced as Keem at performing the rituals and are using cheaper, less effective equipment. One vlogger and his friend learned their lesson the hard way. If you don't have the right gnomes, you can fall victim to Keem's power.
My roommate's been making some weird-ass noises from his room for about the last hour or so. I'm gonna go check it out.
Keemstar.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Dude, leave me alone. I'm just trying to get rich.
Trying to get rich? What the fuck? Are these little gnomes? Look at this shit. What are you doing? Candles and everything? Realize Keem is a seasoned witch, right? Like, you shouldn't be fucking with this shit.
Dude,
it's dangerous.
Keem is a trash witch. If he can do it, anyone.
What is up, Traveler Nation?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, man. It almost sounded like...
Killer Keemstar, let's go!
Oh, shit!
Into the news!
Dumbass, bro. I told you we shouldn't have fucked with this shit. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dude, what the fuck do we do?
I don't know. You're the one who brought him here. Fucking
Let's go! Into the news!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Please.
Oh my god.
Just stay away. Don't hurt me.
Go!
God. Please. No. Please. No. Please.
Right. What's the code? The code is Keem. The code is always Keem.
Now, as this video goes viral, Keem is getting a lot of backlash for using this type of sales tactic. He's known to be a ruthless businessman, but having an evil minion cast spells on his fans just to buy G Fuel is not sitting well with the masses. Also in the news, Keemstar has been lying to his fans about his age. As you can see in the title of this video, he claims to be 34. His birthday is past, so that would put him at 35. We have evidence that Keem is decades older than 35. I know it sounds crazy, let me explain. Many of you, myself included, have joked about Keemstar being a gnome. You know, it's kind of a cliche here on YouTube. And despite the fact that he uses gnomes for his witchcraft, we all know he's just a regular guy, right? Wrong. A new photograph proves that Keemstar is not a human being, but a real-life, walking, talking gnome. As you can see, Keemstar looks to be about 4 inches tall, hardly bigger than those leaves behind him. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, John, what does this have to do with Keemstar's age? Well, Keemstar claims to be 35 years old in human years. In order to figure out his real age, you have to calculate gnome years. Multiplying 35 by 3 would put him at 105 years old. Keem has been lying to his fans for his entire career. Also in the news, back in January, Keem flew to Kansas City to meet me. He said he wanted some journalistic advice. But when he got here, I found out he had something more intimate in mind, and I wasn't interested. I shit you not. He looked me in the eyes and said, word for word, that he wanted me to be his Wild West hero. I guess he thinks everybody in Kansas City rides on horseback. And despite the fact that I explained countless times that I'm in a relationship with my fans, he wouldn't stop saying, dance with me, cowboy. So I reiterated the fact that I don't know how to two-step, and I've never been to a rodeo. In other words, I'm not a fucking cowboy. But he just kept rambling on about how he's seen all the movies, and he wants to believe that there's a strong man that's good, the kind that never ever leaves. And at this point, I'm trying to call him an Uber, trying to get him to go home. But he just kept going on and on about this cowboy fantasy of his, so I bailed. You know, I would never do that to you guys. I would never cheat on my screamers, even though Keemstar tried to lure me into it. And I know some of you probably think this is fabricated. You know, there might even be a couple of you that think I'm fake news, but ladies and gentlemen, we have the proof. Could you pull up that picture for me, Dan? Keem posted this on Twitter the night he came to Kansas City. Could you set the magnification to 2, please, Dan? Could you set the magnification to 4, please, Dan? Set that magnification to 8, please. There I am. There I am. That's the proof. Keemstar is over. But it will not reflect in this week's polls. You know, we exposed Keemstar today, but did our interviews the past 3 days. So let's go ahead and get to the results. 22% chose Drama Alert. Now, we did drop a few percentage points, but we'll expect a much steeper decline in next week's episode because of today's revelations. 6% chose Philip DeFranco. He just keeps on getting worse and worse. I'm not sure if he can recover. It's been too long since we exposed his baby eating. 20% chose Scares. I think he dropped 1 or 2 percentage points, not far off from where we expect John Scares. 52%? 52% chose Around the Tube News? You guys, I never thought we'd crack the 50s. We're in the majority now. I don't believe it. I am so proud of my team. I mean, we're pulling away here. I'm not sure if they can even... Hold on. There's a producer talking to my ear. Seriously? From who? The National Association of Broadcasters? Well, that's amazing for the team. Just me. The award's just for me? I can't do this on air. I can't get emotional on air. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we get a close-up, Dan? Can we get a close-up? With grateful appreciation for your help making Around the Tube News the #1 most trusted news source. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. That's an honor. That's all the stories we have for today. Thank you for watching Around the Tube News. Around the Tube News. Welcome to Around the Tube News.